Yo, what's up, everyone? Coach Mags here. Decided to finally post a YouTube video. Keep in mind, I've never done this before, so this might not be the best, but I'm going to definitely try my best here to hopefully break down some wide receiver film. So I decided we'll look at Week 16, looking at Davante Adams, running some routes, and talk about why he's such a good wide receiver. So let's get into it. So this is going to be the very first play of the game. Davante Adams is at the top here. All right, let's watch him. So we got a run play. He does a pretty good job there, just getting in front. As a receiver, that's the most important thing I look for. Just getting in front of your defender, okay? If it's a run play, I like a little bit more aggressiveness. Like, he's getting hands-on, which I like, okay? Because it does take a lot of effort every play to be pancaking someone. I do like my receivers to be a lot more aggressive, but the fact that he's at least getting in front and getting hands-on, it's really not too bad, especially when talking about wide receivers. Because if we're being honest, I don't know. Just personally, I think as a coach, you can really coach these receivers to block. But it's personally just very hard for them to really get into that mindset of, hey, I'm going to be one of the better blocking receivers. Because, I was a really good blocking receiver, and I was probably the only one on my team when I played for the most part in high school. But I don't know. I don't know what it is. Receivers just for the most part don't really like to block. So if any coaches are watching this and have any ideas on how to get because we can say all the time, we can say, hey, if you don't block, you're not getting the ball. But a lot of the times these receivers are so good that we need to get them the ball. And sometimes it doesn't matter if they can block or not because they're that good. So yeah, again, if any coaches have any ideas on how to improve blocking overall, I would love to hear it. Those are just my thoughts. But I'm not going to say that what Davante Adams did right there is bad because he wasn't being very, very aggressive. I do like that he's at least getting in front. That's all I can really ask for my receivers. So again, that's just my opinion. Here we go. Davante Adams is right here. There's a motion, so that put him in the slot now. I believe that's a fullback in motion. Now, real quick, having someone like Davante Adams in the slot, that just shows how versatile he is. Okay, if you're a really good wide receiver, you want to be able to be this type of player for your team. Okay, because if your coach can line you up wherever, you're gonna have a lot more opportunities to play. So let's watch this route. That is a nice route. Very simple concept. This is a concept pretty much every team runs. All right, you got a streak and then an out. Okay, just playing the leverage of this corner. Now, what I really like about the route itself is that Adams is giving a really good head fake. Put it in slow motion. Put it in slow motion here. And you're going to see his head's turning in, and that really throws off the defender. Okay, looks like a zone blitz. So he turns in, defender kind of sees it, and then he suddenly breaks out, which I really like. Get a good little gain there. Might have been a first down. Don't know what that was. I don't know if we'll be able to see Adams' route too well from here. If we can't, then I'll probably just skip these from here on out. I'm going to see. You can only see the catch. But, yeah, that's a good route. It's a good, simple play. But that's how you make those simple plays a lot better, by doing the little things like that, like using head fakes, using tempo, and being very sudden. So Adams now, and this is again being versatile. He's at the bottom of the screen because he's that good of a wide receiver. We can line him up in the slot. We can line him up outside. Your goal as a receiver should be that guy to be everywhere. You should be able to be this guy on the backside, this guy on the front side, the slot here. All right, that should be your goal as a receiver, being one of those guys that can go everywhere, because there's opportunity for each position as long as you understand, obviously the play and what the strengths are for each position on the field, as in your alignment and where you're at. So yeah, it's very important for all receivers to be comfortable in every single position and alignment. So we got a pass here. Again, looking backside, he's just got a slant. Let's check out the route. He is so good. He does a great job of just being sudden. You're going to see him. I think he has a little bit of foot fire on here, which is good to really lull the defenders to sleep. Okay, but then he's very sudden in his break. Okay, he's relaxing, chilling, jabs outside, comes back in. Okay, because he's so sudden, we'll watch it in full speed here. Because he is so sudden, it makes him get a lot more open, which is really good. And that's why he's so good at the release. Notice how he comes off slowly. In real time now. He comes off slowly, and then he'll jab outside real quick. Boom, boom. Okay, that's just tempo right there. Wow, I love that so much. Okay, so receivers, it's very important to have that tempo and have that plan. He knew he was doing this from the get-go. Yeah, so that's a pretty good job. We might be able to see it on that play. Oh, that's fine. All right, so now again, being versatile, he's in the slot. He's in the slot to the boundary. Now he's by himself. He's looking for work. Great job of finding most dangerous. Again, this is why I don't get too upset at receivers who are not the best at blocking, because it's hard for them. Even Davante Adams, a top receiver, he's not the best either. Okay, he does a really good job of picking most dangerous, which I love, absolutely love. Because if you're a receiver, you might hear most dangerous. Now, that might be this guy. That might be this guy. It might be this guy if he dropped back or something. Right? We just got to find that most dangerous person, whoever is really coming to try to make the play. You're going to see Davante Adams. He's breaking down now. Okay? He's breaking down. The other linebacker gets picked up. Okay? He might not even see that backer. All right. I personally would probably be looking inside, but maybe by their rules, he's not supposed to. So I'm pretty happy with this. You're going to see right here, now he's sitting down. He's thinking, all right, who's going to come? I'm going to wait for whoever's coming. You don't need to be too aggressive here. And he notices that the safety, I think it's Byard, he's coming down. Okay. And then now he's making that decision of, okay, I'm going to block him because he's the most dangerous in my opinion. Okay. Now, again, he's getting in front, which I'm happy with. I don't expect receivers to pancake. It's awesome if they do, but I really don't expect it. I at least expect this. To me, this is good enough blocking. Now, keep in mind, I played receiver. I'm a young coach, but that's just my opinion, and I'd love to hear other opinions on it. But to me, I think this is a good block. Like receivers, for me, for the most part, I'm happy if you're just setting screens for the running back or whoever else has the ball. But again, this is where it comes to a fault though, right? I'm happy with that block, but if he holds that block, maybe we gain a little bit more, maybe we possibly score. But because it's a pretty weak block, he's able to make the tackle, but it's still a really good gain, and I'm happy that the effort is there. So let's hop in the next play. And again, I'm only going to be breaking down Davante Adams. If you see anything else that you want me to break down, or a player, or a certain play, or even a team, just let me know. Got a play action here. Davante Adams has a nice route. He has a corner. I actually really like this concept. I was only watching Davante Adams there, so I wasn't able to see the full concept. I'll try to look at it all now. So it looks like Adams runs a post, and we got a cross, and then a flat route. This is a really cool concept. Again, we're breaking down receivers, but I was an offensive coordinator for the JV team, so I love looking at X's and O's. So we're going to really take a look at this. So I didn't look at the lineman yet. I'm not sure what run play they're trying to fake here. But you have a high corner from Adams, which he runs pretty well. He might be running a drag, if I'm correct. And then we have an intermediate cross. And then in the backfield, we should have an arrow, which I love these concepts because you have a high, mid, and low read for the quarterback. You just read either a touchdown, a first down, or let someone run. So let's check it out. I'm going to watch the line, see what kind of fake it is. Oh, okay, so there's the motion, faking the jet sweep. Yeah, so it's just play action off of outside zone / jet sweep there. Yeah, with the split zone action. Let's watch Adams' route here. does a really good job of stemming it inside, which I really like. The DBs just play it well. That's why they dump it down to the fullback. And again, if they're going to cover that deep route, it's a great job by Rodgers, who's very smart and will take this stuff to just check it down. Okay, and that's a hard throw because he's rolling to his left and he's right-handed. But first, let's take a look at Adams' route. You're going to notice he has his eyes facing inside. It's hard when it goes slow motion because it gets kind of blurry, but notice his head and his eyes right there. And then he has good tempo, and he goes out. And now what's really good about this route is he's attracting attention from this corner and this safety. And that's why this might even get open here, but the corner might be able to see that. But Aaron Rodgers takes his thing, but that's really good. If you have two people guarding you as a receiver, that is you doing a great job. So just great execution so far from Adams. Obviously, this is the first drive of the game, but that's what you want to see, and that's why he's a top receiver. He executes well. Here, I would like to see him trying to throw a block for someone. Again, I don't expect receivers to be blocking crazy, and this is good proof. This is an NFL, probably the best wide receiver, arguably the best wide receiver in the league, and he's not even blocking, crazy. He's not pancaking like a lot of coaches kind of expect their receivers to do. All right. Next play here. Again, being versatile. He's still to the boundary. He's by himself, though. Okay. Have him on the other side of the field. It's hard to see him on this play. Again, his effort is not the best on blocking on this, but he looks like he's trying, which as a coach, sometimes that's like the best you can ask for, just someone trying. Again, look at that. Into the boundary. Now he's a slot. Looks like he's got some man defense here. And real quick, again, I was an OC, so here's how we can tell it's man. So you're going to notice these guys are locked in. Look at these DBs staring right at the wide receiver. Okay. So it looks like they're running a cover one. Okay, because he's right here. And then, so over here, this guy's guarding this tight end. All right, so that's why I would say cover one, and then he's just zoned up back there, Byard. All right, so he has man defense. Let's see what kind of routes we got going on here. Let's check it out. Again, good temp. Look at that. He gets pretty open. And I think they might have disguised that. That might not have been man. Let me check the defense real quick. Oh, yeah, it is man. The only reason why I said it wasn't was because if you watch Davante here, he has, I think it's a Dory spinning around like crazy. Watch this route. Holy cow. Look at that. And that's all because of tempo. Okay, and then Byard goes and jumps it. But wow, that is crazy. Someone else gets pretty open. I think that's... Oh, no, I was going to say Aaron Jones, but that is not Aaron Jones. It's Allen Lazard. Let's just watch that Davante Adams route one more time. Look at his tempo. Look at his tempo as he goes. It's so sudden. He's like walking, and then all of a sudden he breaks it off. It's very important to have that as a wide receiver. Case in point. It took like 3 guys to guard him on that play. So first down, ball in the 5. He's at the bottom of the screen here. Got man defense again. You can see there's no safety now, so it might be 0. Looks like it could have been 1. Oh my gosh, that is great effort. That is fantastic effort. You're going to notice Byard is reading the play, goes and gets Adams. Actually, kind of like this. It's a very simple play. I'm a big fan of this, though. Just being aggressive. Oh my gosh, the effort is amazing on this play. So this is, look, if you're running this route, it's important that you do take that step up field. That way the DB feels at least a little bit threatened. The DB doesn't even move. But if you just step straight back, and then the DB is going to go attack you. So it's good that he's taking that step. Okay, then he catches and realizes, all right, I just got to get upfield. I got to fight. And he does whatever it takes to score. That is some awesome stuff. So with this being my first time, I am going to cut it off. I would say short, because we only looked at one drive. But again, this is my first time doing this, so when I post this, I don't even know how many people are going to see this. Probably not that many, but please comment and let me know if you enjoyed it. If you want, how long you want me to make these videos. Because look, this is probably around like 15 minutes. I'm probably going to edit some stuff out, but this was around like 15 minutes. And that was just the first drive. So I could only imagine how long a game would be. So if you guys have any suggestions for how you'd want me to do this, maybe I go through a whole game, kind of take out the plays that don't matter. But to me personally, every single play matters. It's so important. Because I really could have like an hour-long show about this on YouTube. But when I watch YouTube videos personally, I don't like my videos being an hour unless I'm like watching a podcast or something. But maybe you guys do want to hear these, go on for an hour. But I'll try to do like 15, because I think to me personally, I really like videos that are like 15 to 20 minutes when it comes to breakdowns like this. So this is just one drive of football. It took me around 15 minutes. Again, please comment. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok. I'm on Facebook now, Twitter. Just look up Coach Mags on Facebook, but everything else, it should be Coach_Mags. Feel free. Yeah, just feel free to comment, hit me up if you have any questions or whatever, have any requests. Slide in the DMs if you ever want to talk football, talk getting better at receiver. Maybe you're a coach and want to, chat it up. Whatever you guys want. I love talking to people about football because this is what I care about. This is my passion. So, again, feel free to do any of that. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's my first video. Hopefully I can make this better and learn about ways to make this better. I really appreciate anybody who watched this all the way through. Other than that, that's all I got for you. I just hope you have a great day. Remember, get right or get left. Okay, do what you can to get better in life. That's all I got to say. All right, peace out, everyone.